Hey guys, welcome to our read aloud for today. I unfortunately do not have the book. I do not own the book that I wanted to read to you today. It has to do with Memorial Day. So I am going to share. That was interesting. Dog just made a loud noise. Don't know what that was. So hopefully it's okay. I'm sure it is. I'm going to show you a read aloud on YouTube, and I'll make sure to put the link to this person's video in the description to give them credit. It is by Children's Books Read Aloud, Stories for Kids, Grammy's Book Nook. So thank you, Grammy's Book Nook. All right, without further ado, the Memorial Day surprise.
Suprise by Teresa Martin Golding, illustrated by Alexandra Artigas. Is it a really big surprise, Mama? Asked Marco. Oh, yes, said Mama. It is a very big surprise. But we must hurry. The parade will start soon. Marco held Mama's hand tightly and walked faster. Many people were leaving the porches of their brick row houses. Children skipped down the steps of the big apartment building. Abuelo, Marco's grandfather, lived there on the 5th floor. But Mama said there was no time to stop. What could the surprise be that made Mama rich so? They always stopped to visit Abuelo. Marco watched the flags dance in the breeze. What is Memory Day, Mama? He asked. Mama smiled. It is called Memorial Day, she said, but Memory Day is a good name too. It is a time to remember some special people. Who, Mama? You will see, she said. Beep, beep. 2 girls swooped past Marco. Red and blue streamers fluttered from their bicycles and swished in the wind. Everyone was in a hurry to get to the parade. When they reached the avenue, Marco's eyes opened wide. All the stores where Mama liked to shop were closed. The sidewalks were crowded with people sitting on folding chairs or colorful blankets. 2 boys were even sitting on top of the big blue mailbox. Marco heard someone calling his name. Look, Mama. He pointed across the wide avenue. Jenna is here too. Is this the surprise? No, Marco, Mama answered. The surprise is even more special than seeing your best friend at the parade. Marco sat on the curb with Jenna. The sun was hot on the top of his head. The big avenue seemed different without its zooming cars and rumbling trucks. It was like a rushing river that had run out of water. Marco jumped up. Did you hear that? He asked. The faint brump, bump, bump of a drum sounded in the distance. Marco held his breath as the band marched closer and stopped right in front of him. The leader slowly raised his baton, and the music burst into the air, horns and drums and the clash of the cymbals. Marco stood very still. The music was inside him, alive and jumping in his chest. Boom, boom. He felt a thunder in his stomach. Crash, crash. It tingled down his arms. Batons flew in the air. Pom-poms swooshed. Feet stamped in rhythm, and the band moved on. Marco wished Abuelo could have heard the music. Maybe it would have made his legs tingle again. Was that the surprise, Mama? Marco shouted. Was it? Was it? No, Marco, Mama said. The surprise is even more special than the marching band. A siren screamed and Marco jumped. A long red fire engine rolled down the avenue, its lights spinning and flashing. A firefighter walked beside the big engine. He stopped and shook Marco's hand. He gave Marco a little flag. Marco waved the flag at the noisy fire truck. Was that the surprise, Mama? Mama shook her head. No, Marco. The surprise is even more special than meeting a real firefighter. Look, Jenna shouted. A truck was pulling a big float right down the street. It was the Statue of Liberty.
We recognize them, don't
A
we?
man with a dark beard stood in front of the statue. With his tall hat and long face, he looked just like Abraham Lincoln. Jenna frowned. They are throwing things at people, she said. That is not nice. It's candy, screamed Marco. Marco and Jenna dropped to the ground and scooped up all the candy that fell at their feet. Mama, look! Marco opened his fist and showed her all the sweets he had collected. That was the surprise, wasn't it? No, Marco, Mama said. The surprise is even more special than catching candy at the parade. Marco put a butterscotch into his pocket. He would give it to Abuelo when he told him all about this parade. What was happening? All the people stood up and began clapping. Marco could not see. There were no sirens, no band, and no falling candy. Still, the clapping became louder. Men and women in uniforms with shiny medals came marching down the avenue. Right up in the very front was Marco's grandfather. Abuelo! Marco shouted and waved his hands. Why is your grandfather in the parade? Jenna asked. Marco stood tall. My grandfather is a hero. Abuelo put out his arms and Marco ran and climbed into his lap. Happy Memorial Day, Marco, Abuelo said. Marco threw his arms around Abuelo's neck. Happy Memory Day, Abuelo. He took the butterscotch out of his pocket and pressed it into his grandfather's warm hand. Marco did not need to ask Mama. He knew this was the best Memory Day surprise of all. Thank you for visiting.
No, thank you, Grammy's Book Nook time. I hope that you enjoyed that story. And then hopefully this whole week that we've been talking about civics and government and the national anthem and Memorial Day, that you kind of have a better understanding of why we celebrate Memorial Day, what it's for. And I hope you have a better appreciation. I'm sure you already had a high appreciation for the U.S. Armed Forces and military. So if you didn't notice on the Musical Wednesday project or challenge that I had for you this week, I'm trying to pull it up for you because that would be a lot easier. I challenged you for the month of May because we obviously don't have a whole lot of time left together. See if I can get my share screen back up. All right. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Where did he go? Oh, I bet it's still on my desktop. There it is. There we go. Sorry, guys. So for Musical Wednesday this week, if you guys chose to do it, you learned a lot about our country's national anthem, what we sing when we're at school and at a ball game, sporting event, every single day before that event starts. Well, my challenge for you is, due to Memorial Day being on Monday, May 25th, I'm challenging you to thank a veteran for their service. So a lot of times veterans will wear a hat or something to signify that they were in the armed forces. Maybe it says U.S. Navy, maybe it says U.S. Army. So if you notice somebody wearing something like that, don't be afraid, if you're with an adult you trust, to just say thank you for being a soldier for our country. If you have someone in your family who is in the military or used to be in the military, thank them, because without them, our country would not be able to be what it is. We're free here in America because of their sacrifices. All right, guys, I hope, again, that you enjoyed this read aloud. I'm sorry that I don't own the book. Thank you again to the video that I borrowed. I'll put the credits for her in the description. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining me in this read aloud. Bye.